Hello my friends, welcome to Tassel Tuesday. This Tuesday we're doing something a little bit different, which is not unusual on Tuesdays. Sometimes I come up with different things. It's always a tassel, but it just is not always a traditional tassel. So my friend Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things, she has a son with autism. And I actually have a very dear friend also who has a son with autism, and I've watched him grow up. But at any rate, Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things would like to bring some awareness to autism. And April is Autism Awareness Month. So I thought, in order to support both of my friends, but Kathy with Kathy's Favorite Things is the one who is asking for the support on social media. So in order to do that, I thought I would go ahead and make a puzzle piece tassel for autism awareness. So that's what we're going to do today. I have some puzzle pieces and we are going to paint them. The color that represents autism is blue, although most of us have seen diagrams and pictures with the colors blue, red, and yellow, and they are true colors. They're not pastels. They definitely use the true color palette. So I picked out the puzzle pieces that have some blue on them, but like this one, it's not enough, so I'm gonna just go ahead and add blue. And then none of these are blue on the other side, so I'll go ahead and choose either yellow or red to go on the other side once this side dries. And it looks like some of these will need a double coat, and that's fine. It doesn't take that long to paint them, so I'll go ahead and do that. So while I'm doing this, creating these pieces, I just want to say that I'm so glad that you're here spending some time with me, and I appreciate that. If you're new to Tassel Tuesday, welcome. I am thrilled that you're here checking it out. There are several collaborators that collaborate each Tuesday, and then some people collaborate when they can, so they pop in and out, and you are welcome to do that as well. If you would like to join in, just use the hashtag Tassel Tuesday, and then throughout the day I'll check that hashtag and see if any new videos have come up. Or of course, feel free to please leave a comment in any of my videos that you'll be participating, and then I'll keep an eye out for your video. So I'm real good about checking in the morning and even in the afternoon, but after 4, because like I get home from my second shift after 4, and then it's dinner and I get distracted and all that kind of stuff. So I might need a reminder, and please feel free to remind me. That's perfectly fine. I got no problem with that. So I will put your information in my description box, and then people can easily go check out your video as well. So I'd love to have you if you'd ever like to join in. So as I was saying, there are other collaborators, so please check out their channels as well. We all come up with different tassels and different colors, and just different stuff, and so it's really fun. And everybody has like their own techniques or kind of style, if you will, even though we kind of we all do come up with different things, but we all have our own style and all that. So check them out, and I am sure that you will see something that makes you so happy, and maybe even that you haven't seen before. So it's a lot of fun, so make sure you go check them out. Oh, also I wanted to mention that my friend Kathy of Kathy's Favorite Things, she made a video for Autism Awareness Month, and I will be sure to link her video in my description box so you can go check that out. many of the people that follow me also follow Kathy, but if you don't, she's so sweet, and you know, she loves to craft. She's very socially active on YouTube, and her son Augustin, he does have autism, and he is in many of her videos, and he is precious. So you know, feel free to go check her out and give her some crafty love. So I figured while those are drying, I will go ahead and decide on the ribbons that I'd like to use. This is such a true blue. I thought that this could be fun. This is a nice, it's pretty true blue, so I think we'll definitely put that in our tassel. So we've got red, because red is one of our colors, so definitely that's pretty much a no-brainer. And then I had some thicker red here, which is just a beautiful satin ribbon. So we're gonna put that in the used pile. Now let's take a look at what yellow. I do not have a ton of yellow, actually. I have just a little bit of gingham. We have got some yellow here. So I think, well, we've got like cream and white striped, which sure is pretty, but not for this tassel. And then we've got this nice bright yellow. So let's pull these bright yellows out. All right, so I'm deciding how long I want this tassel. I don't think I want it crazy long. So I don't even want it that long. So let's see. Let's measure out a 9-inch tassel. I think that's plenty long. So we're gonna cut this here. Okay. Let's make sure we get this in here. I don't even know how much of this that I have, so we're gonna find out. Oh my gosh, it's just about perfect. There's a tiny little scrap. So I'll put that over to the side. I could use that in a junk journal somewhere probably. All right, so we've got some red, some yellow, some blue. Let's add a little bit more red. I always put a little tape across here, and then it keeps the ribbon in. It keeps it from, you know, coming undone in my drawer. Oh geez, look, enough just for one strand. There is a little bit left, but it's not much, not enough to play with. So I'm gonna put that over here in the used pile. All right, so we got 3 red, 2 blue, and 6 yellow so far. So let's check out this pom-pom situation and see if that would be great. I'm all about loving things that are whimsical and unusual and different, and so I think I like it. I think I want to do it, especially because blue is like the main color to represent autism. I think that I am gonna go for this. So we're gonna cut, here's one, let's do another one. I do have enough for 3. All right, friends, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and move our ribbons out of the way. I'm gonna put them over here. They are basically cut and ready for assembly, but I don't wanna get into that until I finish up our puzzle pieces. So these look like they're dry enough to flip over on our napkin. What we're gonna do is we're gonna basically do half of these with yellow and half of these with red. I'm hoping that one coat over the pink will do the job, but I don't think I'm gonna be so lucky. But 2 coats will definitely do it. If you guys want to join in on Kathy's Autism Awareness Challenge, you can go check out the video that I have in my description box, and she has all of the instructions. She doesn't want you to make anything for her. She just wants you to make something and post it on your social media. All right, we are ready to move these to the side to dry. While those are drying, we are going to go ahead and layer our ribbons and get ready to put this tassel together. This is about the center. I'm going to pull that, let's use the tie here. I'm going to pull this under. I'm going to pull it up like I always do and check it to make sure it's even. This is pretty darn even, so we are going to tie it in a double knot. we're going to create the tassel, and then I'm going to attach the puzzle pieces to the ribbons. I have not decided how. I want to do that. We'll get to that when we get to it. But that's just how I want to do it. Because I say that's how I want to do it because I kind of have a vision. And you guys know how it is. You have a vision. It doesn't mean you know how to execute the vision, but you have it. This is what we've got so far, guys. Do you love it? Oh my gosh, look at it. I love it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna go ahead and work on these puzzle pieces. I think they're dry. I'm gonna hang the tassel right here from my camera. It's hanging there for me. I'm gonna bring these pieces back over. I believe that they're dry enough for me to work with. Yeah, they look pretty good. And so what I'm gonna do is take my awl. This is my awl. I use this to punch holes in my journals and books that I make, and then I put the thread through. So we're going to do the same here. We're going to go ahead and punch holes in each one of these. I think the best way to do this is to go ahead and put pieces on these really big jump rings. And these are pretty big. They're so big, in fact, I can open them with my fingers. Any smaller than this, and I can't do that. I have to use my tools, but these are fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with each one. And you know, just for fun, I might put some on bulb rings. Oops. I meant to say bulb pins. I might do that. The only bulb pins that I have though are in like the bronze finish, and I don't know that I want that. However, that being said, as I'm sitting here putting these on and talking to you guys about it, I'm thinking if I used some bronze large jump rings, and I'll use all the colors maybe, then I could get away with the bulb pins being bronze. So it's like we're not sticking to one color palette as far as our metal pieces go. And you know, maybe that's a good way to do it. So here I'm using a bronze jump ring here. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll kind of mix it up. I even have black, you know, maybe I'll use, well, it's not black, but it's like dark nickel or almost a steel color. So yeah, I think I'll just mix it up and that'll be kind of cool. And then actually, let's get creative. I have these little safety pins. So let's play with some of these. Let's try one on for size and see even if we like the way it looks. It might not hang the way that I'd like, but let's try it. So I've got it here, so let's pretend, let's close it. So the things would hang, but they don't hang nice. Like right here's the pin and then the things are weird. So now, that being said, let's put this on a jump ring, and then let's hook that to this little round part on the safety pin. And now look what we have. That's gonna hang perfectly fine. It's gonna dangle fantastically. So let's do that. So we're gonna use a combination just for fun, just because we can. And you know, I like to mix things up. I like to make it so that we all as creators understand that there's no one way to do anything. And the more that you realize that, the more creative your brain will be. And the more you will allow yourself to experiment and play, and that equals more fun. So, I'm not saying I'm the first one or only one that ever did this. I doubt that. I haven't seen somebody else do it, that's all. I'm sure it has been done, but I haven't seen it, so it's new to me, and it's fun. So here are the bulb pins. I love the shape of them though. I should probably get them in some more different colors because I enjoy using them so much. I think they're very versatile. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and connect these pieces together using multiple of the jump rings, and we're gonna mix the colors up. And then we're gonna go ahead and add that to this bulb ring, and I'm hoping it'll cascade. So let's take a look, and it does. And then I'll do 3 more hanging from here, and then hopefully we'll have the same cascade effect. Okay friends, so when I went over to get the bulb pins, I also grabbed these beads because a lot of these are like true color beads. The red, the blue, and the yellow are definitely true like primary colors. So I thought as I was sitting here putting them together, I have a few of the larger safety pins. Let me show it to you on this one. This one was a larger safety pin. So I went ahead and I put a few of the beads on here. I'll try to zoom in on that. So then when I hold the bulb pin and all the pieces cascade down, then you can see the beads on there. Now let's see if they'll fit on the small ones. That was one of the larger ones, and I didn't even realize I was dealing with different sizes at first, but I certainly realize that now. Let's even see if one bead would fit on here. Let's choose a red one. Now the question will be, can we close it? It works fine. Okay friends, we got all of these done, and I didn't really plan out how many of these I was gonna make. I just painted the pieces and then, started to assemble them. So we've got 6, and so with that in mind, I'm thinking we can actually create 2 tassels today. So what I was thinking was that I could put one of those on this tassel, and then I could turn these into a tassel of their own. All right, friends, we're gonna experiment a little bit. I found this in my jewelry making stuff. This was given to me by my friend Tina, and it's got 5 holes here, and this is to make a bracelet. But I can tell you, I'm not gonna make a bracelet because it's not really in my wheelhouse, and I don't really know how to do that. So I was thinking we could either get some O-rings and attach these with the O-rings, which might be the best bet, but I'm just gonna see what happens when I put one on here, if I can get it. Oh no, it'll hang perfectly with the bulb pin. So that's great. So that's what we're gonna do with this. We are gonna go ahead and hang the bulb pins on here to create this very special puzzle piece tassel. Okay, I know you guys can't see it that well, so what I'm gonna do is I will take some, it's falling through my fingers, I know you can't see it, but I will take some pictures of it. Let me lay it down, there we go. I'll take some pictures of it and, show it to you hanging. I'm sure it'll look quite different than it does just laying flat on the table. We are going to go ahead and attach this one to this tassel. Because I'm putting it on with the ball pin, it can be moved or removed. So there we have it. I will get some photographs of it hanging so that you can see the whole thing. Thanks for watching. See you soon.